What's going on, everyone? Milky here. Hope you're having a great one. Today we've got this really awesome deck which I have been seeing absolutely everywhere on the ladder. It's really like come back with a vengeance, and I feel like everyone is playing it at the moment. I couldn't tell you how many times I've versed this deck in the last few days. It's been literally everywhere. And it revolves around a concept that really came out when She-Hulk first hit the game. And now that everyone has access to She-Hulk a little bit more cheaply at 1,000 tokens in Pool 3, I think this deck is just coming out and everyone's starting to play it and enjoy it and see how powerful it can be. Now, the deck really revolves around effectively skipping turns and using other mechanics in the deck to maximize your power on the final turns of the game. You've obviously got Sunspot in the deck to maximize the power from all of the skipping you're doing. We've got other key cards in the deck, and these are some of my flavor picks, like Zero, because there's other good things in the deck to zero out, like Titania, which is a recent pickup for me, Lizard, or even Red Skull. You can zero out any of those quite easily and effectively. But the combo in the deck is Moon Girl on turn 4 into a Magik on turn 5. And ideally, you have the key cards towards the front of your hand that you're doubling up with Moon Girl. And those are She-Hulk and Titania, ideally. If you've got Infinaut in your hand already, you are set up for some insane final turns. But essentially doing Moon Girl on turn 4, Magik on turn 5, and then skipping turn 6 will give you double She-Hulk plays with double Titania and Infinaut as well. You can make some insane plays happen on the final turns of the game, which seems incredibly unfair. But you've set up your game, and you really do need to draw well to make that happen. Even the other combos in the deck actually do really well, whether it's Taskmastering a Red Skull or potentially just playing She-Hulk with a very strong Red Skull on the final turns of the game as well. There's flexibility in how to win the games if you don't draw the ultimate combo and pieces you need. So this deck does really, really well. I wanted to share it with everyone, give you an updated list so you can enjoy it as well. If you're still looking to climb the ladder, I'd highly recommend this deck. I think it does very well at the moment. And not only that, but it is very accessible for a lot of players. Stick around, check out the gameplay. We had tons of fun games. I'm going to take off, but until the next one, I'll see you then. Could have held 0 for Red Skull on the final turn, but he doesn't have a lot of cards on the board anyway, so you just go ahead and skip here. Skipping the Vault could be bad, but I'm slightly confident that we can win the other two. Okay, so he's got his own Magik, which is cool. Yellow Jacket. So the Vault's actually going to open back up, which is fine for us. So we have a really big play here we can make with She-Hulk. We can do just She-Hulk Taskmaster right now, which isn't bad. I think this is actually better than waiting on what we're going to do with Red Skull. Do this. So he almost certainly has She-Hulk Infinaut. Now, we're winning all 3 lanes, so that's a big thing for us. Gotta think he wins middle, maybe. Maybe we do this. If he has the ability to play all 3 lanes, like, good on him. Is it better to play Limbo here? Or is it better to play... So I think we do... We're not 10 ahead here. We're not 10 ahead here. Maybe we just go for the higher, where we're higher. Don't know. Let's just try this. Is this Infinaut middle? If it's Infinaut middle, we got it. If it's Shang-Chi middle, we're in a bit of trouble. Okay, so he clearly had that one. Infinaut middle, we're good. All right, nice. I thought I had the read on the Infinaut middle. I had no idea where I was playing She-Hulk and didn't know what else he might have in hand. But I knew we beat She-Hulk if he played it here. We didn't beat it if he played here. So we played to those outs. It's usually just the best thing you can be doing. Washington DC against a probable Patriot deck is fun. We might have some issues with the kiln here. So that means we'll probably have to go after Washington DC, which isn't perfect for this deck. We might have to just skip out on the kiln altogether. Well, I mean, we could give it a roll. Give the kiln a go. Could be playing Surfer. It means he's not going to play it in here. So maybe we just throw this out here for the meantime. He's probably not going to make use. Oh, and you see, if he is a Surfer deck, he will. But I almost don't think he is a Surfer deck anymore. Oh gosh, we're in a bit of trouble here. Okay. Throw this out for power difference, I think. We still have I think we still have a shot here. Still have a shot here with skipping. Okay. We absolutely do this. We skip turn 6 and then we play Infinaut, Titania, and She-Hulk on the final turn of the game. Infinaut's got to go into Washington, D.C. This has actually turned out to be a pretty strong play. Particularly because of the Titania. Okay, let's see how big we can get what we're doing here. So with this deck, you have to play Moon Girl on 4 with She-Hulk and Titania and whatever you want to copy towards the front of your hand. Otherwise, it's just not a play that you make. And you have to play Magik on 5 if you're looking to do other parts of the combo too. Okay, so he's got 35 there. So whether he can double down on this, I don't know. But essentially, we can win the game with this. We play this last because he has Prio and he plays a card here. So I think we're all good on this side. We only go to 37 here, so you have to be sure. Ultron. Ultron's not going to cut it for him. We are going to get out the crazy win here with 37 and then it's slamming down another 15 into Limbo. It's like how that game started out to how it ended was absolutely crazy. So good. In the deck, so I do want to go after this pretty hard. And hopefully we don't have initiative and we play Titania on turn... Oh, now this is awkward. I think I just keep going after this. I wonder if he has a Shang-Chi in his deck. Surely you don't go this hard after Gamma Lab if you have Shang-Chi in your deck. Right? I mean, maybe you do. We have priority, which sucks here.
Opponent snapped.
We have priority here, which really sucks for us. No, I don't know why he's snapping. I don't know what he sees here that he's snapping for. So this is great here if he doesn't play there, but I feel like he's playing there. Oh, he actually blocks it up. So he just sacrificed his entire... Sure. Sacrificed so much to go after that. I mean, you get the win. Most likely. Most likely. We could potentially do something crazy. I think we Moon Girl here. We have a really good hand for Moon Girl. We actually still have a potential to beat this. As crazy as it sounds. If we do get our Mr. Infinaut, we can absolutely win it. And we do draw Infinaut off the top. So if we can get into some sort of Infinaut play, we can win that very easily. Do we win with just Magik skip here? Because you could Magik here as well. This gets us to, no, we don't actually win with this, so there's kind of no point doing that. So we'll shut down Muir Island. It's kind of an annoying location. Okay, so if we play here, he can't play here again, right? Or am I just crazy? So I think we skip here. Thinking we definitely skip here with Infinaut. And we try and hand over priority. Okay, so we hand over priority. There's absolutely no way that he gets Titania. We guarantee we get Titania here. This is where I usually would snap. But you know what? I want to see this played out. We guarantee we get Titania, and I don't think there's a way for him to win. I might be speaking too soon, but I don't think there's a way for him to win. Unless he has like some crazy Patriot play. Yeah, get the win there by just sequencing each turn and figuring it out slowly. So we guarantee we get 7 power back here. We had 17 with She-Hulk. We had 30 over here, which comes over the top of his Hulks. So we end up getting a really like well thought out win there. So I believe if I play Magik on Bar Sinister, it just kind of cancels out the effect immediately. Because on reveals do happen first. So I think I can do that. What else we got in this deck that could make use of it? Titania could be something. Like we do have our big cards, but we can run into some trouble there. I'm thinking just Cosmo here is better. Where do I put the Cosmo though? Do I give him a Cosmo? I guess I give him a Cosmo. Cosmo after turn 3 isn't as impactful. Okay, that's really interesting. So he's going to have a cheap Cosmo, and he's going to have a cheap Lizard, like that will cost essentially nothing. This could just be a Titania. How does he buff this? Spectrum. But you only get Spectrum going once, so... I think I use my Titania now and Magik skip Infinaut, maybe? He's going to know about the Infinaut. Gives me back a Cosmo. Gives me a Cyclops. Very interesting list here. Very interesting list. I think I play Magik here just because I have absolutely no idea what deck he's playing, what's actually exactly going on in this game. Could also Red Skull Taskmaster, which is just a lot of power. Cheeky. Very cheeky. Okay. So nice play by him. We do extend the game though, so we can just skip She-Hulk Infinaut. And because Cosmos are here, we aren't afraid of Shang-Chi's. He has his own Infinaut? He could have his own... he has our Infinaut, but he doesn't have our She-Hulk. Oh, what am I doing? That's Taskmaster. So he has this, he has this. How do we lose this? He snapped me, so I'm snapping back. He's got our Infinaut. He knows our play. It's an interesting snap by him because we know what he took. Does he have Infinaut She-Hulk? We lose to Infinaut She-Hulk, I think. Infinaut? Devil Dino. He's way over the top with that. Because our Infinaut was so cheap. Great play by him. Great play by him. Respect. And hand's looking okay. Hand's looking okay. We'd love to see the other key cards. Like, Moon Girl, Magik, turn the corner as well. She-Hulk's great pickup here. It is a bit slow though. We'll just skip here. Okay, so we can zero Titania here, which ain't bad. We can also zero She-Hulk, which is maybe... So we zero She-Hulk. We can also Titania She-Hulk. Isn't bad either. The reason I'm thinking about Titania here is because if we draw Moon Girl, but we'd have to draw consecutively. So I think this is probably just the best play. We could also, we also just set up our Taskmaster. So my mistake, it should be like this. We can set up our Red Skull into Taskmaster, which is just a better play. So we go Red Skull, Taskmaster, Titania on the final turn, which is kind of insane. We can just double down here with a lot of what we're doing. We go Red Skull, and then we just go Taskmaster, Titania, and we have like so much power here. We have like 35 power on Baxter, which unless he has a Shang-Chi, then I feel like he's going to struggle to beat. He could have a Shang-Chi. Definitely could. We still do add like 20 power here regardless. The other thing we could do is not get greedy with it and do a Cosmo Titania. But I feel like this is okay. We have Prio though, so is this just better? We only add 8 here. Oh, I guess we can add 9. Well, 10 actually. We had 10 here as opposed to 20. Go to 25 here. He could pretty easily make up the difference. He very easily could run Shang-Chi in this deck. You know what? We're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it here. We're gonna risk it. If he's got a Shang-Chi, he's got a Shang-Chi. He's got a Doctor Doom. Okay, we beat Doctor Doom. We comfortably beat Doctor Doom. I just think by just checking out his deck, it felt like it was very on-reveal heavy, but not so much the counter with Shang-Chi. So I think this is just the better play. Isle of Silence. There's Sunspot here. Always probably the best turn-on play in this deck is Sunspot. Because Titania, sometimes you want to hold it till the end game. Looks like our Moon Girl's gone out the window here. It's a little sad. So I think we'll do armor here. We'll do armor over here. It should be fine. I mean, we can still Moon Girl to do, to get double Titania, which isn't bad. But I feel like skipping is just better in that case. So I think this is just a skip. This would have been an awesome hand to double down on. It would have been perfect for us. We'll just skip here with Sunspot. It's kind of fun. Sanctum. Okay, so he's pretty much won the Sanctum. Which is fine. So do we want to do She-Hulk now?
Opponent snapped.
Getting lots of snappers, hey? Lots of snappers. Okay, we'll do this for the meantime. And we can really lock down on reveal stuff. Interesting. Still can't get Shang-Chi. Still can't get Shang-Chi. So we can do Cosmo here. Got to think this one through. We have to do Cosmo. Cosmo's just power at this point in time. Wait, so what we want to do is we can do Cosmo here. We get the on reveal for Red Skull here, and we do Titania here in the final turn. Red Skull, Titania. It also gives us the option to play Red Skull here if we want. We can also silence out Titania now, but I think silencing out Red Skull is just better. We'll see. Let's do this. This looks like a Surfer deck anyways. Right? We should have played here for Surfer. The Cosmo. Because it would have been... We couldn't silence anything out, but it would have been okay to do it anyways. I think we just lose this one. Because we're not far enough ahead. If we would have Cosmoed, we would have absolutely crushed him. It's just where he plays. So he has to play his Silver Surfer here. Which means we don't need as much power there. So if we do this and this, he doesn't need as much power here because he can't play Silver Surfer here. So his 2 cards are going here. I think we actually might have this one. Silver Surfer does have to go here. Juggernaut. This could go middle. Oh my gosh. And Cosmo. Wait, we win, right? Easy. So he didn't even have Silver Surfer anyways, but we, regardless of whether he had Silver Surfer or not, the only thing we would have lost to is this getting pushed right. But 50-50 shot on that. Get the win, man. Get the win. The safer play would have been to Cosmo here earlier, but I think zeroing out Red Skull is actually pretty solid play line as well. A bit more strategic with Titania a little later on, keeping her in hand with Moon Girl. I think that's just better. Rickety Bridge. I always get those mixed up. We could do Titania now, but I just feel like it is a bit of a waste. Oh, okay. Okay, it's a little annoying, but it's okay. Okay, so we don't have any She-Hulk shenanigans in hand, but I think we still go ahead and Moon Girl here. We're not going to be able to do like crazy double She-Hulk stuff and whatnot, but I think that's okay. I think we're still okay with that. Okay, we're happy we had Prio there, which is very nice. Alright, we just have to think about exactly what we want to do here. So I'm thinking I want a Magik. I'm thinking on a Magik, probably Rickety Bridge. Mirror Island can get a little out of control for us. But I don't mind it. I don't mind this. We can potentially still come over the top with power in middle. Just have to think about what we're doing here. We do get a long way behind in middle. In like double Titanium middle, that loses though to Silver Surfer stuff. The other play is like to just do this now. We probably want to play this last in case we draw into our... In case we do draw into our Taskmaster, I think. So he's 6. He's still going to come over the top in middle with Surfer. It's a shame we didn't have She-Hulk earlier on. That is a shame. Yeah, I think She-Hulk's just more power. So he has prio, so we do this. There's no way we beat him with a Silver Surfer, so we just have to get out of this one. Draw. We just Moon Knight. That's okay. We'll try and make it work. The hub is not good with Mean Girl either. Hub not good with Mean Girl. But I think we do this. Now, would have loved to have Titania towards the front of our hand, then we could have got that. But this dang Moon Knight is just clogging up space. But that's okay. It's probably Moon Girl middle next turn. Wait, what are we going to copy? We're going to go to 6 cards, drop down to 5. Okay, so we will copy these 2, which is decent. Should be... We aren't going to have the Magik play, though. But we will have double She-Hulk for turn 5. Double She-Hulk Titania. Single Titania. And then, like, Moon Knight, I guess. Storm, okay. This could be a Surfer deck. We might actually end up needing the power. I mean, we do have Sunspot though, and we're skipping, so you can do this. You could have a Killmonger. That's kind of a little frustrating, but I think this is okay. Okay, that's okay for us. I think he still could have a Killmonger. Almost certainly looks like a Surfer deck here. Okay, so we just end here. Captain Marvel. Okay, interesting. Maybe it's not a Surfer deck. Maybe it's like just a play random stuff deck. Okay, so we do She-Hulk. Oh, because this costs 1. Okay, sure. Okay, this is awkward now. I forgot about this. Oh, okay. This is actually really bad. Do we have to just She-Hulk and... We have so much more accessible power in our hand, but we just can't use it. Which is so awkward. Okay, so I think we have to She-Hulk staying Hellfire Club. I think we have to do this. I can't... We just lose this to Captain Marvel. If we just play Moon Knight here, it's sketchy as. So we're missing out on so much power, but... You know, things you do. The things you do for locations, huh? Killmonger. Okay, I think we lose. Unless this is... Oh. Points difference? We come up a fair bit here. And Moon Girl just held it out. Moon Girl just held it out and flooded. Very interesting game.